ahead and listen.
The purpose of today's lesson is to learn about the basic geography of Texas. You are looking at a satellite picture of Texas. You will notice that our state has different colors when looking at it from outer space. The west side of Texas is more brown, while the east side is more green. There are two reasons for this. The first has to do with the elevation of the state. In the west side of Texas, we have a lot of mountains. On the east side, there are a lot more trees. This has to do also with our precipitation level. In the west side of Texas, there is very little rain, while in the east side, we receive a lot more rain. This is why you see more green vegetation on the east side and very little of it on the west side. Not only does this affect the vegetation, it also affects our rivers. Most of the rivers in Texas are located on the east side of the state, since this is where most of the precipitation falls. You will notice that the rivers all empty into the Gulf of Mexico. This is because of the elevation. The rivers flow towards the east or southeast, towards the direction of the Gulf of Mexico. They come from the highest elevation and go to the lowest. People choose where to live based on having water to drink and food to eat. For this reason, the majority of people in Texas live in cities on the eastern side of the state. People live where there is the most vegetation and the most rain. You will notice that our major cities in the state are located to the east of this line. While there are people who live in the west side, they are able to receive their water and food from the irrigation methods they use with the nearby rivers. Because of the elevation and the vegetation and precipitation throughout the state, we divide our state into 4 different regions. Our state is divided into 4 geographic regions. The first region to the west is the Mountains and Basins region. This region is called that because it's primarily made of tall mountains and basins, or the valleys between them. This area receives the least amount of precipitation and has the smallest population. The Great Plains is the next region. This region has a little bit more vegetation and a little more rain than the mountains and basins. It is primarily used for ranching or the cattle industry. Some people do live in the Great Plains along the rivers to be able to get their water. The North Central Plains is a mixture of dry area and areas that get a lot of rain. This area has more vegetation and is mainly consisted of small trees or mesquite brush. This area is used for farming as well as ranching. The area to the furthest east is the coastal plains. This is the region in which most people in Texas live. This is where our major cities are. People live in this area because it has the most vegetation, which can be used for farming to grow food, and the greatest amount of rain. You have now learned about the basic geography of Texas and our 4 major regions.
Alright, well that go ahead and completes the video. So if we were to go to our questions one more time, where is the end point of water for most Texas rivers? So here are the rivers. Where do the rivers flow to? Which direction? And where are most of our major cities in Texas located? Where do people want to live? Is it the coastal, north central, Great Plains, or mountains and basins? Again, we will go ahead and submit our responses in our journal, and we're going to be talking about this either Tuesday or Wednesday. And this brings us to our assignment that we're going to be starting today on Monday. It says students will research the 4 regions of Texas. So you have 4 regions: coastal, north central, Great Plains, and mountains and basins. Next to each of the plains, you have a page number. You'll find the answers for the coastal plains if you read pages 45 through 50 in your online textbook. So you need to go to ClassLink portal, click on your textbook, make sure it's Texas history, and you go to page 45. On the first column, you want to tell me what type of climate is in this region. What are the geographic features? Like the lady said on the video, are there mountains there? Is the beach close by? Are there forest areas? Give me at least 2 natural resources that are found in this specific plain, in this region. What type of jobs do people have here? And give me at least 3 major cities or points of interest. This assignment is going to be due on Thursday, September 24th. And I will post it up on Google Classroom. Again, your textbook can be accessed right here, My HRW. Make sure it's Texas history or my first period, U.S. history, 8th grade. So make sure you're on the correct grade. For 7th period, we're on Texas history. Double click on the top, page 45. I'm already there, so here it is. You can enlarge the page by clicking on another icon, and if that's not enough, just drag to the left or to the right and it'll expand it even more. And you can have it read to you as well. So let's review what you're going to be doing on Monday. First thing, you're going to be filling in the form that's called September 1st check-in. You will find this form on our stream, our main page on Google Classroom. So it'll be the first thing you see. Well, the first thing is going to be Weekly Overview Week 3. So underneath the Weekly Overview, you'll find the form. After that, you're going to go to Classwork. You'll notice how you have the Resource tab. These are extra tools for you to use. Let's say you need help downloading DocHub. Here's a video of me explaining how to download this app. Remember, we're going to be using DocHub to open up PDF files, such as your assignment that I posted. That would be under DocHub. This one right here. This is a PDF file. And in order for you to type in your responses, you have to download this app. Here are instructions. You can also look at this video, how to submit a PDF file or how to open a PDF in DocHub. It's a process that's going to take some time for us to get used to, but it'll become easier with time. So read the written instructions. Go ahead and listen to the verbal instructions I give you as well. If you need to pause the video, pause it, and then you try it on your own. And where it says Regions of Texas, make sure you submitted all of your assignments, especially the regions map. Remember, take a picture of it and send it to me to remind. Thank you, those of you that are already done so. I will be grading those. And where it says Regions of Texas, you're going to find that on Monday, I would have uploaded this assignment, Investigation, Regions of Texas. So by Monday, you should see 5 assignments. Once again, this assignment will be due on Thursday, but I do suggest you do at least one every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you're not one day spending 2-3 hours trying to finish the entire assignment. Okay, so work smarter, please. So there we are. I hope you have a good Monday and you are ready to learn more about Texas regions. Bye.